Yeah, what is happening? My name is Abden and welcome back to a brand new video, and today Defaultio has just released a brand new update to Lumber Tycoon 2. So yeah guys, like I said, Lumber Tycoon has just received a brand new update, and guys, let me tell you, this is quite possibly the biggest update we've had in about 5 years. Yeah, it's kind of insane. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's not waste any time, let's get straight into this video. Now, for those who have not heard, Lumber Tycoon actually just barely hit 1 billion visits, so this new update is actually in celebration of that. And in fact, if you go to the icon, you can actually see that the recently updated Lumber Tycoon 2 icon has actually gotten yet another refresh, this time with a 1 billion border around it. Alrighty guys, so to start off, you're just going to want to go across the bridge. That's where you can find this brand new update. So yeah, you're just going to want to go right across the bridge. You can already see the insane update that has just come out. So yeah, just follow this road, go this way, and you'll actually be able to see that there is a road right here. Now, this was actually leaked a little bit ago. I think that was last year. Yeah, there was a little bit of a leak, and Defaultio accidentally published the game with this road a little bit too early. He apparently was just waiting for the 1 billion visits milestone to release this. Now, a quick disclaimer before we proceed. I've actually joined a new server, and it looks like it's not actually appearing over here. I don't know what's exactly up with that, but yeah, I think that that's just a little bit of a server issue. So if you join and you can't see the update, then it is likely just a server issue. You might have to rejoin. My guess is that Defaultio is actually doing a staggered release where it's not releasing on all servers immediately, not even new ones. It's just going to slowly release onto select servers over the next few days before all of the servers are updated. That's just how some massive developers do updates, just to reduce the load on the servers, because this is a pretty big update. So yeah, it would make sense that Defaultio would be doing it this way. So yeah, you might not be able to see it first try. You might have to hop servers or wait a few days. I don't exactly know the basis on which it appears, but yeah, you can see that it's not appearing for me this time. So I don't think it's on the basis of your account. I think it's just the servers. It's just a staggered release. Something else that I have noticed is that even though the game was just updated, it is saying that the game was updated 3 weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. My guess is that Defaultio actually released this update 3 weeks ago in his latest update, and then just had it on a timed release. That would make the most sense to me. He does that for gifts and things like that. He'll just add them, and that's actually why you can see gifts still on shelves, on stores, even to this day when you're joining servers and things like that, because Defaultio just adds them to the shelves and then makes it so they release at a specific time, and so that they unrelease at a specific time through scripts instead of updating it himself. If this is the case, I'm not exactly sure why he didn't release it when it hit 1 billion visits. Maybe he didn't think that it would happen this fast. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I guess that's how it's going to go. I do know that Defaultio is currently away right now, so yeah, that would probably explain everything. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just kind of trying to come up with theories as to why everything is happening. But yeah, that doesn't change the fact that this is an insane update, and it's gonna change Lumber Tycoon for probably the rest of eternity. This is such a massive update. But yeah, you can see that there is a couple of new tree variants. That is so exciting, guys. We haven't had new tree variants in, I think it's been 6 years. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is one insane update. You guys can already see all of the new tree variants. We have Sour Cherry, and I think it's Padiuk. I'm not entirely sure what these trees are, but these are Sour Cherry, so it's just a different variant of the regular cherry. I don't actually currently have an axe on me, so we're gonna have to get that in a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over here. There is one more little detail I wanted to share with you, because it might not just be a little detail. It is kind of insane. Look at this. We have an entirely new shop right here. We have peculiar prints, and you can probably imagine what it sells. New blueprints, guys. This is so exciting. So I'm just going to immediately go over here. Actually, let's go ahead and talk with this new NPC real quick. It looks like the shopkeeper is actually Alan. Let's go ahead and chat with this guy. He just says bring what you would like to the counter. So I guess he doesn't have any dialogue like Bob has. That's kind of common. Every other NPC seems to be like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and start off with the tall posts. You can see we have the tall post. It costs 40 and it requires 4 wood. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. It's just a taller variant of the regular post, and you can see that it has a description, takes a post and stacks it on top of another post. Genius. And I completely agree, because this will actually make building a lot faster. It might not seem like it, but if you guys build with a lot of posts, this will definitely make it a lot faster if you're building large scale. But anyways, over here we got a tall ladder. It says in the description, ladder but taller. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. This one's a little bit more expensive. This one is 100 money, and it is also a 10 to build it, so that's a little bit more. Over here, yeah, you can see we have a 1 billion axe. We'll get back to that, but anyways, over here we have corner wedges. Guys, you do not know how insane this is. This is huge. We have been waiting for corner wedges since the birth of this game, and we got so many different variants. We have the 4/1x1, we got the 4/4x1, we got all of the different types of corner wedges. This is awesome, guys. If you've ever tried to like build a pyramid or something, you'll know that there was no corner wedges and there was no way to actually make corner wedges, so you would just end up with these weird gaps on the sides of pyramids and things that need corner wedges. It was a whole ordeal, but now we actually have corner wedges, and guys, you have no idea how long people have been waiting for this. This is awesome. Oh, it looks like one of them actually got tagged. That's kind of funny. Okay, anyways, it looks like all the other ones are fine. Yeah, none of the other ones are tagged. It was just this one that got tagged. It's the hashtag wedge. Man, this might be my favorite wedge right now. The hashtag wedge. That's awesome. I love that wedge. Okay. Anyways, we also have long, tiny tiles over here. That is really awesome, guys. That's actually huge. You might not think it at first, but these two blueprints are actually they're a big deal, because if you've ever tried to build, especially with tiny tiles, if you've ever tried to build like the very edge, you have one stud left to fill on like a floor that you have to fill in with tiles. It is such a pain to do one by one individually placing tiny tiles. It is just a massive headache. So yeah, this is really awesome that we have long tiny tiles, and it's pretty cheap. So yeah, you guys should definitely get on that if you guys can find a server where you have this update. It's a little bit hit or miss at the moment, but yeah, I would imagine that as the day progresses, Defaultio is probably going to fix that. Or, you know, you never know with Defaultio. He sometimes takes weeks to fix things. It's just kind of the nature of the way that he functions. But anyways, we also have the long small tile. This one's a little bit less useful, but it's still very useful. It's just a little bit wider version of this. With the small tiles, you can just use 2 instead of 4, which is the real pain with the tiny tiles. But yeah, this one is also still going to be a massive lifesaver. Anyways, over here you can see we got some new chair variants. We have the long bench. This one is awesome. Oh, it's a little bit more pricey, but I mean, with duplicated money and everything, that is pretty much nothing. But anyways, we also have the regular bench and the stool. So yeah, that's super awesome. And then over here we have the barn door. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. It looks sick, guys. If you don't know, like, doors in this game, they're very plain. They're just kind of flat. Even the glass door is very plain. So a barn door is actually going to be super useful for building, along with the half barn door and the fat barn door. That is super awesome that we got all these different types of variants, and they look sick. Look at that. They're going to be super awesome. And then over here we have new trusses. Trusses are honestly going to be super useful for building, especially in the department of like trying to travel upwards and building vertically. For like building tall structures, you need a way to get up there. And you know, with regular ladders over here, we have the tall ladder variant, the new variant. But yeah, I'm just gonna use that as an example. You can see that the side, you can't really climb the side, so having trusses where you can climb all the sides is going to be super handy. It's gonna make scaffolding a lot easier. So yeah, that's going to make building so much faster, so much more convenient, and I am super excited to use these. That's gonna be awesome. I'm definitely going to buy some of those. And then over here we have the 1 billion axe. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. I'm not even gonna talk about it too much. Let's just get this out of the way so we can see what it does. Alrighty guys, axe purchased, and yeah, you can see it looks epic. Look at how awesome this looks. We got the 1 and the B right next to each other, and yeah, you can see there's particles coming off of it. We're actually gonna save the chopping with it for next video, because I kind of want a in-depth video on how it stacks up against all the different axes. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and head back over to my base so that we can go over the new blueprints. So yeah guys, back at the base, you can see that I have filled in a bunch of the new blueprints with the new wood variants. This is super awesome. I also got the 1 billion visits axe, so yeah, that's super awesome. But yeah guys, you can see I got a bunch of the new wood. This is looking super awesome. I can't wait to use this in my new builds. So yeah guys, you can see that I have filled in all of the blueprints, some with the new sour cherry variant of wood, and we also have paddock wood. Alrighty guys, I got some of the new wood. You can see this is actually, I think it's called paddock wood. It's kind of like the wood that we have in test 2, and then this is the sour cherry. So this is kind of like birch, except it's like a little bit lighter. It's actually pure white, so yeah, it's as white as you can go. Birch is a little bit darker than this. I don't know if we really needed an extra white. We have a lot of white variants in the game, but you know what, I'm not complaining. It's a new variant. Seems a little bit weird to have another white one, especially with phantom wood. I don't think I have any phantom wood in there, but yeah, you can see over here we have birch wood. You can see how much brighter the sour cherry is. It's kind of crazy. But yeah guys, it is super awesome to get all of these new types of trees. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have in store for all of these new variants of blueprints. We have the long post. I've actually filled all of them in. So yeah, we got the long post, the long ladder, the different types of trusses. We have the unsupported and the supported trusses. And then we have the new door variants. That is super awesome. It's just the regular doors, but with some more detail. And then we have my personal favorite, the long tile. This is gonna be so useful. And then guys, we actually have some benches. So we have this one. This one is just a one-seater. It doesn't seat any others than one. But this one over here, we got 3 seats on this one. So that's awesome. You can fit a bunch of people on this bench. That's going to be super handy. And then over here we have the little stool, and this is actually going to be super useful. I've just realized because with the regular chair that we had previously, it had a backrest, making it impossible to make like custom chairs, like couches and stuff like that, because you had to deal with the backrest. But with this one, you're gonna be able to build different types of couches and things like that. So yeah, that's gonna be super handy. And then of course we have all of the corner wedges. So yeah, that's super awesome. I think that's pretty much it, other than the 1 billion axe, which I'm gonna be going over in a future video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you aren't able to get access to the new update, you're just gonna have to wait for a server to update. If my theory is correct, the longer you wait, the more likely it is that you'll find a server that has the new update. So I would recommend just waiting around a little bit. It might be a little bit hard to wait around, but just remember it is April 1st, which means that the servers are going to be doing a little bit of a hootenanny. I've even heard that some doofus YouTuber decided it would be a good idea to make up a completely fake and fabricated biome that doesn't actually exist, and he's just doing it as a April Fool's joke. That would be Electro, definitely not me. I'm not just filming the same exact. Wait a minute. No, this can't be an April Fool's joke. Oh, it certainly can't be. Wait, actually, wait. What? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Wait. If this is an April Fool's joke, oh no, the sideways people, this way, they're back. They're back from last year. The sideways people.